Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And today we got something super excited planned. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about it right now when we're just gonna get straight into this. Over the past multiple years, I've seen countless and countless people put Christmas lights on their cars. And I've thought, why can't I do it? Well, today we are gonna do it. We got a couple rows of lights here. We got a lot of duct tape. And let's just get straight into this. All right, guys, we've spent maybe half an hour already, and we've got this front quarter panel area real quick. Not a lot done, but we're gonna turn out the lights real quick, plug this in, and just see how it looks so far. And there you have it. No, it's literally not much at all, but that's gonna be so crazy. Just imagine it strung across the whole car. But yeah, that's gonna look so freaking good. We are back. Yesterday we didn't have much time, so like you saw, we only got this front panel done. Now today I have many hours, so it really just depends how much patience I have. We're gonna try and get this whole car done today. As long as we don't have any issues, we should be able to get it done. So without further ado, I'm gonna set this up. Let's run a time lapse and let's see how long this takes. It has been about an hour and a half and we're starting to make some progress. As you can see here on the car, we have the whole front end done. I'm really happy with how it's turning out and I'm super excited to get the rest going. Not a whole lot to talk about here, so let's just keep moving on. It's been about 3.5 hours and we've been putting in the work. Now this side, it does not look like it, but as you come around the car, we've got the whole front done. That's looking good. And boom, this whole side is just about done. We're getting the rear quarter panel here. And then we have the roof, the other side, and then just the bumper here, rear bumper. We're almost out of lights on our first strand. We're just at the very last of it. But then we got a whole nother roll that should be able to finish up the other side just fine. And then I'm so excited to see this thing at night because it's gonna look so crazy. Everyone, after 6.5 hours, the car is done. Now this thing looks so crazy. It probably would have taken a little less time, but I wanted to go all out. I got the wing fully wrapped, everything covered. I made sure all our doors, gas caps, trunks, hoods, all that opens perfectly fine. I went around all the side skirts, front lip, all that, the mirrors. So I'm super excited to see how this turns out. Good thing is, it is pitch black outside, so I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. Let's see this thing lit up. Guys, you're not ready for this. Holy crap. Oh my goodness gracious. This thing is, I don't even know, absolutely just wild. That's so crazy. Let's get this thing on the road. It's just so crazy. Like, I don't know, I've seen these all over online for multiple years and I've always wanted to do this. Well, now we've finally done it and I'm so proud. Now, yes, it took forever. It did cost some money, but absolutely worth it. I would totally do this again. If you're thinking of doing it to your car, go ahead and do it because, I mean, just holy crap, the camera won't even focus. It's just brightness galore. That looks so good. I mean, that's what everyone else is gonna be pulling up on. That's what you have to drive behind. That looks so crazy. This thing is so crazy. Driving just a couple minutes, I got more looks and more confused faces than I've ever gotten ever. Like, this thing just draws so much attention, and for obvious reason. You've got lights beyond lights beyond lights while jamming Christmas music, but this thing just attracts attention. I mean, if I saw this on the road, I know I'd for sure be looking. For anyone wondering what the setup looks like either, we have everything tucked away in the trunk right here, and then it's a little bit of a mess. We got our 2 rolls here connected to a extension strip, connected to this outlet to cigarette lighter extension with a cigarette lighter running to my cigarette fuse. Now the good thing is all of these pretty much have their own circuit breakers and fuses in them, so everything should be safe, but it does look pretty complicated back there. All right, the family's waiting outside. Let's see their reaction when we pull up. There they are. Tommy, what's your thoughts?
I think it's so sick. I love it.
Oh, it's so good. It is definitely an eye catcher for sure. So excited. All right, guys. First freeway test with the lights on. And from what I see so far, they all seem to be doing good. I'm not even seeing them move a little bit, which is super nice. Now looking at this car after driving it all day, multiple times on the freeway, it looks super solid. There's a couple pieces of tape that are just sliding to peel off in places, but if we just press those down again, then everything seems to be looking super good, which I'm very happy about because the last thing I wanted to do was take this off or not be able to drive it on the freeway. Now, a quick side note here real quick. Another one of the biggest questions I have while running these Christmas lights on my STI is, will I get pulled over? And honestly, there's no yes or no answer, which kind of sucks. But here's what I'm going to tell you about it. Immediately, right off the back, one of the biggest things to know is running Christmas lights most likely is illegal depending on where you live because of a few key reasons. Number one, you're not allowed to run red or blue lights. These Christmas lights do both. Now, even though you are running those red and blue lights, there's still a couple things you can do to stop you from getting pulled over and hopefully have zero issues with it. First things first, make sure your lights are not flashing at all. As long as they're one solid color, you should have no issues with that there. The next thing is try to run as little blue and red as you can. I know it's not always super easy to control that, but if you have any play with that, try and eliminate those colors. Last thing is, as close as you are to Christmas is going to be the best time. The closer you are to the holidays, the cops are going to have less care and you're most likely going to get away with it. For me, this was my case. I ran the lights from the middle of November all the way up until now, which is the first week of January. Up until just a couple days ago, I had zero issues with this car. But like I said, that was until a couple days ago. Recently, I did get pulled over for running Christmas lights on my car, and they cited me for having red and blue lights, which is illegal. I will say if you get pulled over, most cops will likely give you a verbal warning or a written warning, and that'll be all you have to deal with. For me, sadly, that wasn't my case. I did get a citation, but I will say that is very uncommon and definitely not something that happens to everyone. With that being said, I would totally still run this setup next year. And like I said, as long as you're careful with it and take these precautions, you should have zero issues. Now, I know I've been talking about these lights for quite some time now, and you're probably getting a little tired of it. You want to see some rollers. You want to see it at night. So without further ado, let's get right into that, and let's get some shots of this car at night.
Now we bout to dip. All from my boy said the